Hey y'all, welcome back to Enjoy Life. I am Joy, and today we are about to have a Joy talk. It's so crazy because I started an entire video before this, and then I stopped in the middle. I was like, that was too personal, and I ain't ready to share that. And so I stopped the video. And I'm like, you know what? I want to talk about something else. Okay, y'all. So as you can see from the title, today's title is "That's Why I Didn't Work." I think it was like a few weeks ago. I was watching this. I don't know if it was like podcast that was like they were like recording or what was it, but it was a man and a woman talking. It's about relationships or whatever, and he said that the reason that men are able to like basically play women is because at the beginning of a relationship, everybody always asks, "So, what are you looking for in a guy?" Like, I mean, girls like same thing to men, like, what are you looking for in, a woman, a girlfriend, or whatever. But anyway, so to the guy part, the man was saying like, women tell the guy exactly what they are looking for in a man. And it's okay to say like what you expect in something, but when you tell a man exactly the type of person you're looking for, exactly the type of man you're looking for, they can act like him, they can beat him. And that's like, one time my pastor preached about, he was like, you need to date somebody for at least 6 months or whatever. He said, because the first 6 months, you are dating that person's representative. Like, you are not meeting the real them yet. Anyway, so my pastor said that, and when I heard this guy say this about that particular conversation that is had at the beginning of relationships, I was like, that's crazy. We really be giving these men the ammunition to play us. Ladies, we can't do it like that no more. Like, what the freak? I was like, oh, that's crazy. You literally tell him exactly what type of guys you like. And he knows how to be that type of guy for a little while. And then you begin to see red flags, but kinda it's not even for real red flags. It's just at the beginning, he was being the exact type of man that you told him that you wanted. And now you're beginning to see the small pieces of the real him when his acting begins to get a little faulty. So ain't that crazy, y'all? That's so crazy. So now I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, so when dating, honestly, I don't think I've ever truly dated before. Like, for real dated before a relationship. Like, I've talked to some people, and then after a little bit of talking, then it's like, oh, you want to be my girlfriend? Oh, you my boyfriend? Okay, let's do this. And so I've never really like for real dated. So when I started dating again, I know that I actually need to date to get to know the person instead of giving them exactly what type of guy that I like. Like, I need to see what type of guy that they are. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And guys, y'all need to do the same thing. Like, don't tell her the exact type of woman that you like. Start dating and going out and having conversations and see like who this person is. Like, you can see like what the person like to do. You do want to know that. But like for real, get to know them. That's so crazy that we just figuring this out. I mean, some of y'all might knew, but I didn't even realize that was happening to be in a relationship. Like, we giving them the here goes this bullet, sir. Here goes this bullet. For you to shoot me, am I freaking back? Because I didn't give you the ammunition to play me. And what's crazy is like it's kind of a catch-22 because it's like you want to tell people how you want to be treated and tell them what you like and tell them all of this so they can be able to do it. But then I do think that people should, after a few like months of dating or whatever, or when you guys decide that you're getting serious, I do think like people should discuss their love languages, because people can love you in the wrong love language. Like, some people can shower you with gifts, and it's like, gifts is not even my love language. Like, I want to spend time with you. Like, I want to do this. Like, I just want to have some of your time. Like, you don't even got to buy me all these gifts. Or some people just like small things. Like, it don't got to be big things all the time. Or some people, their love language is gift giving, and you ain't never given them no gifts, and that's the way they express love. So it's like, I do think people definitely need to discuss love languages. Like, now I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, I need to talk to somebody who's been in a for real successful relationship and ask them, how do they do it? So, what do y'all think? Have y'all been, when you think back now that I just said that, men and women, when y'all think back, do y'all think like some of the relationships didn't work was because, like, at the beginning, like right at the beginning, you told them exactly what you liked, exactly what you wanted, and exactly what you would look for in a person, and they gave you the exact person, and then over time that changed? Or do you think that it's not that you told them exactly what you want in the beginning, but is that over time you stopped speaking up and saying exactly what you wanted, like exactly what you still wanted and what you wanted over time? Do you think it's because you stopped speaking up about it, or I don't know? But it's crazy because when I look back, I can think about like different relationships, like high school, college, like where I literally said, this is the type of guy that I like. I like when he does this. I like when he carries himself like this. I like when he calls me at this time. I like when he texts me like this. And I like when he doesn't do this and that. And like, you ever thought about like maybe you was dating a whole red flag from the beginning, but you told him how to be a green flag, and he started seeing them yellow flags, and next thing you know, red flag. It is trash that people do that, like play people, because the I've never gotten the point of dating somebody you didn't want to be with. Even though I know feelings can change over time, so you can't think you want to be with somebody it didn't change. But that's a whole different thing. But I'm talking about like people literally dating people knowing that like they don't want more than that, unless you said it at the beginning, like I'm not looking for nothing serious. Like, I literally just want to date, because I have had that in college. Like, you just talking to people, you just having fun. But I'm talking about like when you say that this is what I want, and then you do some crazy stuff. Like, I've never gotten that. So I could never be the person who does do that. Like, act like I'm something else just to get with a person, and then you start switching up on them. Like, I'm gonna be me. Period. And I feel like everybody should do that. But I mean, people are trash. Some men are trash, some women are trash, and they will play with your feelings and do stuff like that because you have already told them like what type of person you are looking for, and they know how to play that part. Like when men say that some women are gold diggers, and then women play the part of the type of woman that these men like, and then they say, they got what they wanted and they're gone. Like, they got that bag and they're gone. And they're gone. I feel like men do it more often than women, like trying to play this fake role of who they are just so they can either sleep with a woman or say they dated her. Like, but sir, if you got her and you fumbled the bag, like she was the bag and you fumbled it, sir, joke's on you. It doesn't even matter that you dated her, because everybody's probably looking at you like, wait, you had her and you lost her, my dude? crazy, preposterous. I definitely believe in dating. Like, people should definitely like date before you decide that you actually want to be serious with somebody, because you want to make sure this person is somebody that you really want to be with and all of that. But I'm talking about, when I say I don't know why people do that, I mean like when you tell somebody you want a monogamous relationship and then you start doing crazy stuff on the side. Like, I don't get it. I don't get that at all. But, and I think it's selfish. Like, that's really selfish to be in a relationship and then cheat on that person with somebody else. Like, if y'all have said, like, y'all have literally said that y'all are, it's just supposed to be y'all two. Because some people have agreements, like, especially this day and time, it's so many like open relationships and I'm about to say polynomial, polyamorous, poly I think it's polyamorous, but poly relationships. It's on me and those two. Like, people agree that we can date other people. If you want something like that, like, that's totally different. Like, that is acceptable in y'all kind of relationship. But I'm talking about people who agree to monogamy and then start doing crazy stuff on the side. Like, that's selfish. Like, go be with somebody else or just be single. Like, just be single. Don't play with people's feelings and all of that kind of stuff. Because first of all, people be crazy, and you don't want to play the wrong person. You don't want to do that. Like, that's why people be ending up on Snap, because y'all be playing people feelings, and some people can't handle that. You don't know how strong a person is. But anyway. No, like, are you supposed to be really direct and tell them exactly? Because then if you don't say it and then somebody is not what you looking for, it's just like, because I do believe that we can teach people how to treat us and love us. And I do believe it's up to them if they want to treat us that way and love us that way. And then you also have to realize people have dated other people in the past. And so you pick up bad habits. You can pick up good habits from a relationship. You can pick up bad habits from a relationship. Everybody doesn't want to do the same things. Everybody doesn't want to be treated the same way. Everybody doesn't love the same way. Everybody shows affection and stuff differently. And so you might date somebody who loves to be hugged. And then you might date somebody who's not really into hugs. They like kissing, but the last person didn't like it. So you got to get used to being in these different relationships. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this was all over the place. But the main thing was, y'all, giving people the ammunition to play you. Me personally, I always thought it was good to say exactly what you wanted at the beginning, because you literally give the person to option. Like, you know what? That's not me. I'm not that type of guy. Like, so she ain't for me. But then I realized somebody might think you look so good. They really got to be with you. And then they're like, mm, I can play the role of that guy for a little while. I can play the role of that guy. And so you gave them the whole script. Y'all, it's crazy. I don't even know if I said everything that I want to say in this. I know I got a whole bunch of editing to do, because I didn't went on rants during this. I didn't stopped. I done thought. It's really mind blowing. It really is. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was crazy. I was all over the place because, yeah, I was all over the place. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Bye.